So I thought today someone gave me a really good idea of giving you ball python facts. And while I do that, I'm gonna brush glitter with this fluffy brush. Hi, baby. Yep. She likes the fluffier ones because they're softer. They don't poke her as much. Okay. In between the facts, I'm gonna give you a fact about glitter. Okay. So, they can live up to 60 years in captivity. Glitter here is 1.5. So she might have 58.5 more years. Yay! Okay, sorry, I just really like glitter. Okay. So, glitter has her zoomies, clearly. That's her little anecdote for this one. Okay, she's my baby. They can go years without eating if kept in a cooler environment. So, with snakes, as you know, they don't eat every day. Glitter only eats once every 10-ish days because she's still a juvenile. But once she gets older and larger, she'll only eat once a month. If needed in the wild and in captivity. Snakes can go, move this closer, snakes can go months, even sometimes years without eating. So, they have one of the most efficient digestive systems of any animal. Okay. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. So, as you know, glitter also makes little squeaks if you've seen her other videos. There's nothing wrong with her. You might have just heard that one. Sometimes that can be a sign of infection, with bronchitis, essentially. But we've taken her to the vet many times, and they say she's just like that, so she's just your squeaky girl. Okay, they have okay. People think that snakes are slimy. They're not slimy. There's no slime. They are dry. They're very soft and dry. And if they've been under their heat lamp, they're very warm too. They do have, ball pythons specifically, have the highest number of discrete color morphs of any captive reptile species. So, there are hundreds upon thousands even of different, patterns. So a morph for a ball python, or basically any other animal, but a morph is, their pattern and their coloring. Glitter is a high white, gray matter ball python, which means she's white. But there are other ones. There's some of them can get very expensive, your run-of-the-mill ones might be $100, but I've seen snakes that are $10,000 or more because the morph is so rare, so it's a big deal. I'm on Reddit right now getting some cool facts from people. So their genus is technically Regis, so they're royal, because they used to be worn as jewelry, because literally they just sit here when they're not having zoomy time. Like that. So they were often worn as necklaces and bracelets. Glitter does like to be around my neck a lot, especially when I'm working on my laptop. I don't know. I just think snakes are really neat. Snakes are in pretty much every continent. They're everywhere. You cannot escape, but most of them are fine. I wouldn't go messing with a viper, of course, but they generally don't want to mess with you either. So, yeah, right, Glitter. also has a playpen, so she can get exercise. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Glitter's bedroom and her exercise area. I really spoil her so much. Like, she's such a good girl. She deserves it. A lot of ball pythons are head shy. Glitter's not super head shy. I think it's because we got her when she was so young that, like, I think she was only like 6 months old when we got her. So she's had a lot of time to get used to people. Especially people handling her a lot. She's very polite. Glitter, talk to the people. She says no. Okay. Anyway, I think that if you are interested in getting, get out of my armpit. I think if you're interested in getting a snake, a ball python is definitely there we go, your best bet. They're very, very docile. They're very sweet. Some of them can get a little bit nervous, but and they like to wrap around your hair. But what animal doesn't? There are actually more ball python on the market than any other reptile. They're very oversaturated, so please try to adopt instead of purchase. Alright? That's our time. Say bye-bye, Glitter. Yay!